Upstate golf guys, here we go. Anthony Rogers, steal the show. RGB, Florida Mike on the scene. Hollywood Mikey, living the dream. Eagle, birdie, par, bogey, fly. Swing that club, watch it sky. Lombardi putter shine so clean. Golfing addicts chasing the green. Scrounge up balls from trouble spots, off the tee or random plots. Long drive legend with a grin. Grip it, rip it, let's begin. We're the crew you can't outdrive. Golf obsession keeps us alive. Buzzing by in a golf cart spree. Talking swing, sipping iced tea. Eagle, birdie, par, bogey, fly. Swing that club, watch it sky. Lombardi putter shine so clean. Golfing addicts chasing the green.
And we are back for another episode of the Upstate Golf Guys podcast. Upstate Ant is back from vacation. It seems like it's been forever, boys, but I am back behind the mic, and we are ready for an awesome episode. The official countdown has begun. 48 hours. 48 hours until Florida Mike's arrival.
Now, bro.
Let's go. Florida Mike, what up,
baby.
homie?
What's going on?
Not much,
How we
dog.
doing?
Good. And we got our other co-host, RGB. What's up, brother? How you feeling this evening?
I'm good, man. I'm good. I'm excited. I'm excited about the upcoming week. We had a busy, you guys were, you were on vacation last week. We had a busy weekend here in upstate New York with the 4th of July outing. We had 32 guys out there for the 4th, but this weekend, man, this is the highly anticipated golf trip. To be honest with you, man, I didn't think it was going to happen. Like, you know how we always talk, like, yo, let's go do this, let's go do this, let's go do this. Something always happens where it falls through, like, bro, I can't, my kid's got this, or I got to do this. And it's like, yo, the homie's going to be here in, like, I don't know, we're going 36 hours now, bro.
Bags are packed. Bags are packed.
Bags are
I've
packed.
seen them.
Clubs are
Right.
packed.
Tee
Heads
times
are
are
off.
set. Like, legit, like, when I
Yeah.
booked the tee time for Thursday and I texted you guys, like, yo, our tee time for Thursdays, whatever. And, like, it was so awkward to be texting that to Florida Mike. You know what I'm saying? I was like, yo, this is dope. But, like, I don't really believe this is going to happen. So,
Well,
I'm
listen, I'll
excited
be on the
about it,
plane in here. So
So, Florida Mike, tell the listeners what you told us that you will be doing on the ride from the airport to our tee time, brother.
installing all my woods back together.
Yes, you will.
I tell everybody if you're traveling, got to take the heads off the woods because those can easily snap. They hang taller over the bag, you know. So I got like a little umbrella that kind of goes inside the golf bag, where the top of the travel bag doesn't touch the clubs, and then I cover my irons and towels. I put towels down the sides. I keep the heads in the covers. Just make sure them babies are taken care of.
Yeah, man. And you chose not to do the ship sticks. You were going to do ship sticks. You're keeping those babies with you. They're traveling.
Yeah, I had to. I had to take a lesson today, so.
Gotcha. No,
that's the whole reason. If I wasn't doing ship sticks, if I didn't have a lesson, I would have done ship sticks.
I've heard great things of ship sticks. I've heard great things.
I've never heard a bad thing about them.
No, right.
Me neither.
Which is surprising in the considering what they do and everything else. Like, they're taking a big responsibility by people value their clubs, man, big time.
So, Mike, you are doing a direct flight. Am I correct? No.
Yes,
switching.
I don't do switches.
So that's the.
I don't want my bag ending up in England or some shit.
Right. That's what I was just gonna say. That's where I would be concerned is if you were if the bag was getting switched, because I've heard of horror stories where they go to their bag retrieval and it's not there. Could you imagine coming on a golf trip and showing up to like the turnstile and your golf bag isn't there and it's like in another state?
I watch so much YouTube golf, and it happens to them all the time.
Yeah.
You know, like you hear them, they go, oh, okay, we're at the course. I don't have my clubs. Luckily, golf course has clubs. Unfortunately for me, I'm a lefty, so
Yeah, you're gonna
those
have
places-
one set of options, and that's it.
yeah, dude.
Ugh.
But I will tell you, if that were to happen, I will play righty. It does not bother me one bit.
What do you think what would your, so you shoot in the low 80s, mid 80s average, what would your score be though if you came out and you had to shoot? Would you break 110?
Yeah, I think I could break 110 for sure.
Okay.
Like the problem would be like getting off the tee.
That's the hardest thing.
Yeah, but I do practice right-handed punch shots, wedge shots, and putting. I practice right-handed all the time. So just when I'm bored at work or whatever, you never know when you're gonna be up against a tree and I gotta hit it right-handed and flip a club upside down. You know?
Yeah.
So I'm confident with that part. It's getting off the tee box. Now, like when I do hit a good right-handed driver, it's usually like what Raj does, where he hits those like low
The
stinger
stingers.
burners.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that thing's just humming, dude. But I'd play right-handed until I got my clubs.
That would be a fun thing to do on just a bullshit afternoon. Go play like 9 holes and like just switch clubs. Like
If
say me,
we could do that sometime for a content round, dude. We should
could.
do that. Like
because we got Kirk, who's got the lefty clubs. We could always
Sure.
just switch with Kirk and go. And
Just-
he's got so many goddamn golf clubs. That kid, he buys a new set every other week.
do a little like over under. What could you shoot? What could you shoot like lefty? Like what's your guess?
Well,
I
yeah.
don't
So
think
here's the thing: I'm a lefty baseball player. I don't know if that would technically. Once I got,
I mean, you would have
comfortable,
help.
It
You
would-
could definitely hit.
I think putting would not be an issue whatsoever. I do the same thing. Like I'll putt left-handed sometimes now, just fucking
Bro,
around.
I ain't breaking 150 lefty. I can't do anything.
I'm
left-handed.
curious. 9 holes, 9 holes, and you don't think you could keep it under 65?
Oof. I mean, I'll
You just
try.
got to remember, you can't take full swings. You only swing what's
just hit it
comfortable.
straight.
You swing what's comfortable.
Listen, I'm game. I'll do it. Listen, we got the membership at FREAR Park. What's the difference? Let's
We
play
could
around
go walk
lefty.
a couple one night and do
Let's
that
do
shit.
it. Let's do
You
it.
know, Thursday. What's it gonna be? I'm riding with Fairway.
Fairway.
We're gonna put you at fairway to open the day.
All right, so let's
Open
do
the trip.
this because I've always wanted to do this game. 2v2 T
Okay.
flip challenge.
So what's that?
Explain
So
it.
what happens is like
Alternate shot?
you and yeah. So no. So Raj hits his first tee ball, goes down the middle of the fairway. Ant hits his ball, it goes out of bounds. Now you got to flip a tee, and whatever the pointed side of the tee lands on, that's the ball you take.
Ooh.
Oh, that player. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Or did you ever play reverse? You know what? Another game that I've never played.
Reverse
that's
mulligan?
fun? Reverse mulligan.
Yeah, dude. See, but that's brutal. Like you guys know, I watch a ton of YouTube golf.
Yep.
Dude, I watch this guy. It was Busted Jack, and
Yeah, they're good. I like Busted Jack.
he holed out from like 160, and they're like, "Oh man, great shot, don't count." Like,
Yep.
dude,
Yeah, that's where that game is. And how many do you get? Do you just get 1 per 9 or 1 per? What's the ruling of that game?
I think it was the way I watched it. You can get rewarded a reverse mulligan somehow. Like they had like a towel or something, and they would throw it, like guarantee they were gonna like win the hole or that get closer to the hole.
Okay.
I
What's
think.
the other
And
game?
then, dude, there's so many. Wolf.
Yeah, what's the game?
Wolf. I've
Wolf.
never
That's
played
it.
Wolf either.
That's it.
Lone
That's the
Wolf.
game. May and
Wolf is dope. Yeah, Wolf is fun.
the
That
golfer
dude-
girl games were playing that. That game looked fun.
Wolf is like Monopoly, bro. It could potentially end friendships. I mean, so like it's crazy because you like pick one of your friends over the other, or you just like, Lone Wolf, give me that money, like it's great though.
Right.
Wolf is fun.
That's a good
I'm
one.
definitely interested in playing more of these games and not just traditional, 18 holes. And especially
Yeah.
trying to get content, as content creators. Raj, we should open it up a little more. Maybe on Sundays, PPP, play some different games.
I mean, shit, let's
Well,
all play where Fairway Mike plays from them.
So
Oh,
we're gonna do
shit.
that. We're gonna play from actually. I'm gonna do that one of these weekends. The problem is, just lately, is just getting the same. I need the extra tee time, number one, but we're just trying to get we had so many weeks where I missed, and those guys have no structure when I'm not there. So we're trying to get back on the scale so I can get some good scores in for everybody to get the rankings and all that going. But I mixed it up. I think I'm going to mix it up going forward, though, the way I break down the payouts. We did this on the 4th of July. There's a lot more money involved on the 4th, but we do the $25. And it makes it a little bit more interesting. It kind of keeps people honest. So it's going to be 10, 10, 5. So $10 for teams. And there we go. $10 for teams, $10 for skins, and then $5 for lowest putts. Because that way, you know, everybody, yeah, you could duff one. We're going to remember that. But at the same time, we're going to know if you 3-putted. We're going to remember if you 4-putted or 2-putted or whatever the case may be. So it kind of, you know, you're keeping people honest with their score and shit too.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
And it's more ways for guys like Kev and Fairway, the guys who don't shoot in the low 80s and stuff like that, to cash out as well.
And winner take all on that, right?
On the lowest putts, yeah. So
yeah, that's fun.
$40 for putting, good.
What are we doing though? If it's a tie for low putts, you have a putt off on 18.
Just split it.
We're gonna do?
Just split it. Or you could go to that would actually be fun. Go to the putting green.
I think a putting green, a putt off would
go to
be
the
good,
putting green and whatever.
Situation. Yeah.
Have a putt off. Have someone, a neutral person, select the spot, and
that's what you
rotate more people pick it. I think that'd be a lot of fun.
It's gonna be a
if the Prez isn't it, let the Prez pick the spot.
There you go. There you go. So now we got Thursday in the books. Now Friday, Raj. Friday we have 4 groups going out.
Yeah.
And that's what you were just speaking of. 16 guys, and we're gonna have a fun, 10, 10, and 5. We need 2. We still need 2. So if this episode is gonna go out tonight, and if you guys hear this episode and you want to join us Friday, we still need
hit us in the DMs.
Hit us in the DM. So if you want to join some fun.
What about Robert Lee?
He can't. He can't. I already asked him. He can't take the day off work. He's there. A lot of people.
Matt's got a tournament.
A lot of another thing. A lot of people are already taking work off on Monday because that's the Albany Country Club, and I'm not taking that Monday off. So that's what everyone's saying. Like Jeremy, good friend of ours, and he's in the Sea Flight, and he's like he was trying, but he had some meetings that he had to take care of, and he's like, I'm already taking Monday off at the Albany Country Club. It's tough for people to take,
Yeah,
to
for
commit.
sure.
Absolutely.
I just thought of a couple people I could text right now, to be honest with you. So let me do that while we're.
Listen, first come, first serve. So we're gonna fill it up regardless. So Friday we got a day of golf, and then Raj, are we going to sneak Florida Mike in for league? What's the plan there?
Yeah, as long as Josh, so I'm playing Hank. So you're playing, So he can come out with us because you got Mark.
Okay, let him hang out with you as much because then he's going to be with us out at Crumpin Fox and see all the golf.
Yeah, he can roll regardless. He can go with me.
Have him roll with you guys. Do you want to play? Are you down to play 27 on Friday, or do you think
all the guys are?
Well, Florida Mike.
Listen. I haven't played golf in like fucking 2 weeks.
So you're good for 27. You're good for 27.
I'm good.
All right.
I'm good. I've been wanting to.
I love it. Good.
So here's the roll through. We play the front for our league. So we'll play our A team to everybody. We'll come back. We'll probably end up having to go like boom, boom, right away. Probably. It's going to be pretty close. 10, 11. Yeah, it's going to be pretty close to like 3 o'clock by the time we get cooking. And the guy you're playing walks. So worst case scenario, you can just have Mike hop in the cart with you, and then off we go. We play 5.
I was going to say we do 5. We do 5 all the time.
No one's going to give a fuck.
No, not in league. They're all good people. So and then
I'm the Prez, bro.
I know you are.
Florida
Mike. I gave Raj an offer he couldn't refuse to try to come out with us, but he just can't commit. Can't leave his guys on Sunday. But we are heading out. We are heading out to Crumpin Fox, my man, to a 2-day major here with the GOLFWEEK guys, and they're all. What I'm noticing, and it's funny, is B Flight is just filling up. And I just have a feeling they're all flocking in because they want that meat. They want that Florida Mike meat.
They want some of that natty champ. They want some of that natty champ. That's cool, man. I love bringing competition, dude.
That's funny. I mean, listen, B Flight has some great people and great competitors. So I think you're going to meet some cool people. And I told first day you're playing with 3 B guys, I think. So we're just going to be playing together day 2 just because we're going to scoot out early.
Right.
But you'll meet some awesome people here in GOLFWEEK. Our family's awesome. You've already met a bunch. I mean, you're already going
to nationals.
Yeah. Yep.
Because we all decided to wear the same ugly shirt.
Yep. And then you met Ed Vanaka when he came down to play in your tour.
Yeah.
I think he'll be there. So Yeah, man.
My coach
Definitely.
thinks that I'm gonna tear it up around the greens. He says he thinks I'm gonna tear it up.
So I
He thinks
have a
because I
video.
was chipping today, and we were talking about the grass and stuff up there because he used to live up there for the longest time, and then like his two best friends are from up there, two PGA coaches, and he was talking about the grass. He's like, it's not like Bermuda up there. It's nothing like this, and he's like, actually, he's like, you'll probably do really, really well out of it.
I
He goes,
think
and
you're.
the
I think.
greens are fast. I was like,
Mhm.
perfect. He goes, because he knows I'm a finesse player, man. I like the easy flops, let it hit and roll,
Mhm.
let the putt die in the cup. Like, that's my kind of game, dude. Like, I love the art of golf. Instead of, you know
You're,
what I mean?
you're gonna love. Well, you're gonna love Freer Park, but you're
I
definitely
can't
gonna
wait.
love Crumpin Fox. My
I'm excited for
3-year-old.
both, dude. I've been looking at pictures and stuff of both at FREAR Park. Like, it is so green.
It's so green, bro. It's fucking crazy. Like the course and the Greg and his staff, man, they really have it on point with the course right now. It's beautiful, absolutely beautiful.
Yeah. Yeah, so I mean, I'm excited about FREAR. Like my coach told me, he said they're fast. Like, greens are fast up there.
Mm-hmm.
He says the rough is always like, it seems like there's a fly or lie. You
Yeah.
know,
So
um,
what I mean,
Not
honestly,
lately, not
no. Be
lately up
no,
there.
be ready to get some nice give, man. Something you do not get down there south in that Bermuda
yeah,
grass. It's nice to have to catch some divots, man, and up here in the Northeast. But
I
I've
can't wait
looked.
to hit a beaver tail, dude. You can't do that in golf courses down here, bro. That shit's
Nah.
so hard. You
Nah.
pick it clean like it's a mat. Oh yeah, you gotta pick it clean. I mean, you could take a divot. You might hurt your wrist. Well, you can take one.
And then,
I'm like Tiger, man. I don't need to pick a divot. I don't need a divot.
I'm bringing up. Yeah, this is what you're missing. I want to give you guys a quick. We'll watch the first few holes here. This is Crumpin Fox, boys.
In 1969, David Burleson conceived the idea for his Field of Dreams and engaged the services of Robert Rorwich and Robert Trent Jones, Inc. to locate a site that could accommodate a Pine Valley-type golf course. Today's 18-hole golf course just off of Route 91 was finally completed in 1990 and quickly became one of New England's premier golf destinations. This is every hole at Crumpin Fox Golf Club.
Yeah, I've been looking at it a little bit on my 18 Birdies app.
It's
It looks amazing.
So there's, from what I remember, there's a lot of water holes, but there's also a lot of there's stream. Like there's that fucking stream was really here. There's you got to really know the course because hazards creep up on you. I think 11 out of 18 have some sort of hazard on them that is either water or just bullshit that you don't expect to be there. So definitely look at the 18 birdies. Here, we'll do something fun here. We'll go. That's why I paused it here.
Start with FREAR. Let me see what I get with FREAR, and then we'll do a run through with this one.
You want to do FREAR Park first?
Yeah, let me see a run through with FREAR.
All right, let me see if I could bring. I don't know if FREAR
Playing
Park
that one for 2 days, so
that's true.
Any trouble on that one? Is it pretty much what you see is what you get, or?
It is pretty much the trouble.
Is the greens. The defense is the greens, 100%.
Yeah. So the course is easy until you get to the fucking greens, man. It really is. It's if you make a mistake, especially on the back, you're wide open to recover. On the front, you can find yourself into some spots where you get into a little bit of trouble, but for the most part, to clear the gully,
there's zero water holes.
Yeah, there's no water. There's some.
Can you imagine if my first time I break 80s with you guys on Thursday, right cold, right off the plane? Since you guys don't have a range,
that's the fucking way to do it.
Yeah.
All right, so
just gotta come out. I'm like, Mike, and you know what, dude? You probably will because there's no pressure on you. Who gives a shit? We don't expect you to play good just coming off the plane. we're out there literally just to kick it and have fun. We're gonna have a good time, do what we do,
Oh,
and
yeah.
then
I'm going
go
for
grab
everything.
Oh, remind me to talk to you guys off air about helium.
Okay.
Okay.
I want to see what this. Hold
Yeah,
on,
see.
guys. I'm going to see what this FREAR Park video is.
Let's see what you
All right,
got.
yeah,
I
I mean,
know
this-
a kid used to fly, an RPI kid used to fly a drone over it. I don't know if he posted anything to YouTube or anything like that, but
This is from 3 or 4 years ago, so it's not going
Yeah.
to show like the upgrades. But
no,
hold
it
on.
might. This is I think I know this video. There was
He'll
a
at
kid
least
who
get
used to.
he'll at least get an idea of the
There you go.
flyover. We'll run it. So this is probably the dude with the drone, right? Park.
Oh, there it is. That's one. Yeah, it is. Yes, it is. That's one. That's one because there's the fence.
Oh, that's the road hole. Okay.
That's the first hole. And you're coming over to two. Two's a part 3, Mike. Very
Dude, this almost
undulating.
kind of looks like the same layout as Southern Hills from me.
It's a lot greener and a lot nicer than that right now. I can promise you that. But you can't go left or right down there. There we go. Yeah, there's the first hole. I mean, that tennis court is gone now.
Yep.
That's where the clubhouse and the 10 is.
That's all the golf course back there too.
Yep. That's the back 9.
That's the back 9. See what I mean, though? It's all open. They run like a runways pretty much. So if
You could play so if you're on this 15 is a par 5, for instance, if you hit it over on 14 fairway, you could play it right off 14 and you actually have a better look in. There's there's no
I love
trouble.
it. Green light specials. I love it.
Yes, the defense is the greens though, bro. I'm telling you, they punish you when you miss. The greens.
I bet me and Fairway.
Practice.
I bet me and Fairway are out there right now somewhere in this video.
It looks very wide open.
I guarantee I'm in this video. The 9th hole is pretty tough. That's not really water over there. That's just a little swamp area. Yeah, Ant, this is after the renovations because look, the bunkers are in the middle on 8.
Yeah, no, it is.
They got the tiers. If you can kind of see the different tiers on the 9th hole. There's the 3rd hole. 3, 4, 5. Yeah, you're getting good looks of it. But I mean, this is Mike, obviously in the fall or in the early spring. So
Mike,
that's a cool video.
The front 9 and the back 9 are 2 different golf courses.
That's
back
right.
Back 9 is wide open, and the front 9 is the gauntlet. Front 9, there's
2 through 3.
You can't miss right or left on
2, 3, and 4.
4, you can't miss right. You're down the hill. 4, you can't miss left. You're in the woods. 5, you can't miss right. You can't miss left.
2, 3, 4, 5. I usually call the gauntlet. If you can get through those with a decent
par 3
score,
on the 2nd hole, holy shit!
And it's like a 190 par 3.
The green is bullshit too.
Yeah, the green's like the hills your football coach had you run. It's just like a straight long slope. Yeah,
be below the cup.
You always want to be below the hole there.
So like in the fall, if you're above the cup,
drivable.
Yeah, 5.
5's a drivable par
5's
4.
definitely drivable.
Wicked drivable.
6 is too, but it's a little bit of a dog leg left, so you can't necessarily.
Oh, that's perfect. I'm a lefty.
Yeah, you could probably get there.
I could cut that shit. Go over just right of that bunker on the left-hand side of the green.
And then 7, we're snapping with a par 5. It's a dog leg right. That's one of 6 is a tough green too. You can't sleep on. So here's the thing though. This is literally the first green. You're going to get up there and you're going to have a putt and it's going to move a little bit. And you're like, all right, yeah, I think I got it. And then you're going to get to 2 and you're going to see the movement in the greens and the speed and now how it's very undulated in the slope. When you get to 3, they slowly like prepare you for what you're getting yourself into. They give you a little taste on 1, a little bit more of a taste on 2. Then you get to 3 and the whole damn green, there's not a straight flat spot on that thing where it goes up and down, left and right from so many different angles. That's when it starts to get a little crazy. The 4th green I find very hard to land because it's a slope left to right going down towards the hill. So it's kind of like a center green shot no matter where a pin is at that point.
Can't go long. Don't go long on 4 either.
Yep, because you got
you're in the woods. You're basically you have what 10 feet, 15 feet behind the green, and then woods downhill.
And a lot of people end up hitting it, and it's a solid green, so it's they bounce right off of it. It's what's the word I'm looking for? Firm. It's extremely firm. So it's just boom, boom. If you
Okay.
can't spin it, yeah. 5 is just there's a lot of places to get into trouble on 5 on the gully because
Best
you
thing
want
to do for 5, bro, is throw a fucking hybrid right to the center of the fairway, and you'll be 60 out, right?
yeah,
I mean,
pretty much.
Yeah, but
I
from
mean,
the tips, it's only 284. It's 269 to the
yeah,
front.
but
I could
but
hit a 265 3-wood and
you can't
draw it
miss.
in there.
You
you
miss one
can't
way or the
miss.
other.
You
You're
miss
fucked.
long. You
Why?
miss long.
Why can't I miss? It's not like I'm in a
Because you're
tournament.
trouble. It's trouble.
Well, you can no. It's. He's right. We'll go for it. Go for it. I want you to go for the
I'm
green.
going
It'll
for
be
it.
fun.
I am going
But
for it.
absolutely. But if you hit it, this is what happens. This is what happens.
I see the right has like some type of ditch or something.
Oh, you're gone right. You're gone in the
Yeah,
gully.
that whole thing is
and
an
then,
up and down.
And then you could be going long to the back of the fairway as what? If you hit it dead straight, if you straighten it out,
You're 240 to the back of the fairway.
back of the way at 240. So you
Yeah,
run
got
out, then you're in the woods.
247 to the exact middle part of the fairway before you hit the woods.
We don't play the tips though. So you're looking at the tips. So the white,
Yeah,
more
it's
like
285 from the tips.
To the hole,
Back
so
to
it's
the woods?
260.
Yeah,
It's
so
probably-
maybe from your guys it's like 275.
Yeah, you
260
could
from the
definitely run
whites,
it out
yeah.
on a good.
I've
and it
landed
runs
that
down-
green plenty of times.
Oh, you
yeah.
definitely can. I love going for it, but I'm just
What are we
saying
playing
it's
from the whites?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just saying it's so easy just to take a 3-wood or a hybrid out there and a nice easy. Well, that's me anyways. You might be a freaking 6-iron or a 7-iron, and just put it out there. What do you got to carry? One.
Got to carry
180?
2.
Well,
Fifth hole to carry
Depending
it.
on where you're
Oh.
trying to get to, Ian, it's about
if you want the
200
exact middle of the
200K.
fairway from the tips, it's 234. The next tee box up, it's 209
Yeah, to the middle of the fairway. So if
to the
it's
middle of the
firm,
fairway.
if it's firm and you hit it 240 straight, you're bouncing.
But you have to hit it because of that false front there. If you don't hit it up high enough, it's going to roll back down that hill.
Mm-hmm.
So
It's
you
tricky.
gotta
From the
get it-
whites,
You got to get a
From the white-
210, 220 is the shot.
from the whites, it's 258
to the green,
Center,
front of the green.
yeah.
to the green. That's an
Yeah.
easy 3-wood all day.
I'm gonna go. I go for it most of the time too,
Or,
dude. I really
or
do.
I hit a hybrid or a hybrid draw, and let it hit the front of the green and roll up.
Because what
if I
I'm
hit
saying
a-
though is if
3-wood, I have to hit a cut.
There's just what I was saying though, like there's not a lot of room because if you do make that mistake, there's so many,
Oh, there's trees all
places for
around
the-
that mother effer.
not even just
Mhm.
trees, but the way the ball is going to kick. Like if you land too much, if you land that 220, you're probably going to roll off the back into the woods on the back by the playground in the school there. If you pull it to the right, you're definitely not going to probably make it up the hill. You're going to have a blind shot on the second one.
Mhm.
Or if you fade it off to the left, you got trouble with the trees and everything else right there. And you got to get the distance. If you don't carry, you got to make sure you carry it, or you're looking up at a blind shot coming up the hill.
I came up a little. I just teed it up too high or something. It had one of those pop ups. Were you in my group? Who was I
Don't think
playing
so.
with? Who was I playing with last time over?
I
at
was
Fair
not.
Park?
You were
No,
with,
in Florida.
you were with Mikey in there.
I was with Mikey. That's who it was, with Mikey. But I had one of those blind shots, middle of the fairway. I had a nice one though. I had a birdie. I ended up putting it like 10 feet for a birdie look. But
How's
it's
your
only-
back, buddy? You all right? Were you having a bad round and it was time to go home?
Yeah, no. I swear to you, dude. I was actually. I shot a 42. I shot an awesome
Oh,
round.
nice.
No, I just. It's probably I would say I'm at like 85, 90%. Which the only time it aggravates me is when I'm in my car for a long period of time. So.
Heated seats, bro. Heated seats.
Like right now, I'm fine. I don't even feel
It's your
it. so-
sciatic.
No, it's not my sciatic because that would be a nerve. I would be going down my leg. It's not that. It's just a muscle. I'm fine. I'll be good at golf.
No,
The first thing I did when I tweaked it, putting laundry away, was went down and swung a golf club and make sure I could still swing a golf club, and I was good.
See, all because of that honeydew list shit. But man,
Mm-hmm.
But
come
listen,
on, women.
come on.
Fuck all of that.
All right, so we have FREAR Park. I wanted to do something fun here. We won't go by everyone, the whole course because it's 8 minutes, but we'll go over a couple holes on Crumpin Fox and refresh my memory here. And let me bring it up to the screen. And Roger, you got to get to this course.
And Bernstein or whatever. it's called.
Bernardston. So this is
Bernardston.
all right. So hole
Is that where all the
one-
wicked people are?
There's like nothing out there. It's desolate, but there's a dispensary right next door. That's cool. All right, here we go. First hole is, so Mike, you have like a mound, like you'll see it. You got to carry.
Yeah, I'm
like
looking at it right now.
You got to carry like 230 to make it to the fairway.
238 from the tips.
The first hole.
Well, I'm gonna run it. Ready?
Yo, Mike, let me ask you, how long have you been looking at these courses on your phone while you're sitting at work or chilling on your couch? Just like breaking down. Like,
I go through like an 18, maybe twice a day.
looking at like FREAR, Crumpin, just to kind of break it
yep.
down. Yeah.
Well, that's
different yardages and all that.
Yeah. Definitely. Well, I have this.
Yeah, like I don't know the exact yardages for me. Yeah, I can't wait to get that thing. But I just go up basically off the tips, and then I take 20 yards off because I'm pretty sure I'm playing the blues, so that's usually one in front of the tips.
Yes,
which is usually like 62 to 6,400 yards. So
here, let me run a couple holes, or we'll run the first one. Then we're gonna pause it, and we'll kind of like see what we're gonna do the first hole. Let's kind of map it out. What club we're gonna use, and what club Roger would use if he was going.
Yeah, this shit looks tight.
Here we go. Oh, this is super tight. First hole is super tight. Here we go.
Hole is a classic risk-reward par 4, a dogleg right guarded by the lone pine right of the fairway. The prudent path is finding the fairway left of the tree, leaving a mid-iron in. Players are introduced to a consistent feature at Crumpin Fox, elevated greens. Miss them and you might be in for a long day.
All right, so to carry that hill with that
tree,
tree
elevated greens, man,
is like 235.
Yeah.
And if you go long left, there's a whole. Are you looking at 18 birdies? There's a whole line of trees that you'd be in if you go long left. It's a long par 4 too, so like it's not like you could go like last year. I tried to, because I was like scared of the big hill and the tree, and I didn't want to try to challenge it, so I just threw a hybrid out there. Dude, I had like 220 in still. I was like, for a par 4, I was like, yeah, that wasn't a good play. Way too long of a hole. You really got to go for it with a driver.
Yeah, I mean, you can. So I'm roughly like estimating, like for me to just get to the elbow from my tee is like 209, which gives me 162 in. But because the tournament don't really count and I'm going for skins, if I take it over the tree, which is going to be tough. So there's actually really no benefit to that. So I would just take a hybrid,
It's just short,
3 hybrid.
Yeah.
I would take a 3 hybrid to like 120. Give me 120 in.
All right, so
It's a nice looking hole.
Dude, it's beautiful. Course is beautiful. Course is beautiful. Yeah, I mean, I'm taking the driver because I'm taking my chances, putting it over the hill with a tree, and giving myself like a good 150, 160 in, because it's a long par 4. Because I learned my lesson last year. I had a nice shot with a hot.
Did you just say hit driver and then 160 in?
I only hit my 250 driver. How long is the hole?
Okay. I thought you were, for some reason, I thought you were a big hitter.
My longest.
I saw you hit some big ones at fucking Nationals.
Yeah, on bounces, like when it fucking out down there, because they're parking lot fucking fairways, and I wasn't. No, I mean on a good roll, like into like when the wind's at your back, I could put it out there 300, but my average is 250, 260. Same with I'm right there with Raj.
I mean, I could take a driver if I can get my 275 carry. I would probably be about 40 yards from the green if I go straight over the trees.
Now, does yours as a lefty, you naturally have the
a cut?
Yep.
Right to left. Yeah, a little 5. It's usually like 5 yard, right to left.
Okay.
My coach I haven't seen in a while. He was loving that today.
I can't wait. I can't wait to swing some sticks with you, bro. It's gonna be so fun.
Me too.
You. All right, let's watch. Let's go. Let's go to the second hole. This might be finishing up the first one when I pause it, but let's see what the. We'll just do a couple here.
The second of 18 signature holes is another short par 4 that plays entirely uphill. With a fairway sloping left to right, players are challenged on their approach to avoid the large bunker right of the green.
So that's a little bit of a shorter par 4. You could
Looks good.
looks awesome. I'm gonna fast forward though because I only want to do one more. I want you to see the signature hole.
I'm bombing. I'm gonna hit driver on 2 all
There
day.
we go. Rod, ready? This is
Is that 8?
8. Hold on. There we go.
The 8th hole is the signature hole at Crumpin Fox. Playing just under 600 yards from the back tees, this hole is a beast. The threat of the
Pitch and
lake
wedge.
stays with players the entire hole, as 3 perfect shots are needed to hit this green. A par at the 8th is an appropriate reward for one of the toughest holes in all of New England.
Boy, I
Once
love a
you've
challenge.
completed it, you can step back and admire the scale of the property.
And these greens are like those undulated, like rolling, hilly.
How close do you
greens.
get till you take your shot, Ant? You
What?
go for it after the off the tee. Do you,
Never.
after you hit your tee shot, can you go for
Never.
it?
Unless I had like 60-mile-an-hour gust at my back and I hit a 300-yard drive. But yeah, I'm never going for it. The problem is like the fairway narrows out as you go up. So like your approach shot, Mike, is like tough. Like you need 3. They truly say you need 3 perfect shots to get to the green. You really do. It's not.
I'll tell you this. If I hug that right side and I stay in, and if I hit it over 300 yards, I'm going for it.
You could put it there. So you see where the shed is? I have it paused right now. Like you could play it left of the green, and it cuts it a little shorter depending your angle that you take at it. But it depends what wind is coming off that lake. There's so many factors. Here, I'm
Because
gonna
if
go
I
to-
hit it 300 yards, it's 227 to the flag. I could hit a 4-iron or a nice high hybrid.
I don't know.
It'd probably be
man.
less than that.
I'd go for it. Fuck 'em.
Oh yeah, 100%. I'm only
As-
playing there once. You know,
As our sponsors would say,
I got balls.
never lay up, man.
Never lay
And
up,
then
baby.
We're gonna do the closest to the pin giveaway on this hole coming up. Where is it? The 50.
I just set up a
Our
segue for
sponsor.
you, Ant.
On the 15th, you'll hit a mid-iron entirely over water onto one of the more difficult and sloping greens on the course.
So me and
I don't
Mikey
see any
here.
water.
so Raj, when me and Mikey used to come here before, like I actually told Adam about this place that he should get it on tours. Me and Mikey would come here every year. We literally sat here and we unloaded our bag. We probably each took 10 shots before we're gonna get it one on the green. We got to do this. There was wind gusts and it was just one of those really tough condition days. But it was just
Emptied the bag.
we emptied the bag and we both finally did it. But yeah, this is we're gonna do it closest to the pin on 15 day 1 and then day
Nice.
2 on the 9th hole we discussed. So I got some giveaways coming, some Upstate Golf guys giveaways, but I'll wrap things up there. We don't have to show every hole. I don't want to make Roger too jealous looking at Crumpin Fox.
It's okay, man. I'll be home.
Are we doing a podcast there?
Yeah, boy, we're doing one, and we're gonna do. I was actually gonna ask
Way
Roger.
to go, Raj.
Yeah, well, you should come. You should come, dude.
How far of a drive is it, Ant?
2 hours. Flat. I don't know. It might be even closer for you.
Put it in your phone.
It's starting to. I see the smoke coming out of the ears right now.
I just don't want to deal with the headache.
Did you see Robert Lee posted on the Facebook that they should have a drawing to see who plays with me?
Oh, he's funny.
Yeah,
Dude,
it's an
people are
hour
looking for it.
45.
Hour 45.
Yeah.
Not bad. Not bad.
Doing
What is that in
It's all
Roger time?
Hour and a half, hour and 20.
Okay.
So just come and
Yeah,
hang
it
out. You
depends.
don't have-
So it looks like it's all back roads. I
come
can't tell you why on air, but I can't.
Okay.
I
You know
forgot.
you
I
can't.
have something to do on the 12th.
Okay. All right. No big deal. That's fine.
Can't miss it.
But
Cool, we'll win some money.
consolation prize. Do you want to podcast Thursday night? Florida Mike will be here, and you could either come sit on the couch. We could do it here, or if you want to just do it there and then Mike here. However you want to do
Whatever
that.
you guys want to do.
Whatever.
I'm
We can do
probably going to go to work.
Not whatever I
early
want to do.
Friday, so
I'm in the
I'll
car on the passenger side.
Well, we're going to dinner. We have 8:00 dinner.
Right.
So I'm thinking we should
We could do
podcast
it
after that.
after that.
Yeah, just head home and podcast, get high and podcast.
What day is that?
You're
Friday?
probably Roger's probably gonna want to Thursday night.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll probably go home after dinner because I'll be close.
And then, but still, we'll podcast, right?
Yeah, I'll jump on the podcast.
Yeah. Florida Mike will sit on the couch and we'll rip podcast, and so we'll do a little. We'll do a little discussion on how Thursday goes.
Yeah, because we'll be done around 4:30 ish for golf. 4:30 for a round of golf on Thursday.
Okay.
On Thursday.
Yeah. And then
Unless you want to shoot over here right after, we could podcast here, all of us here, and then go to dinner at 8. I had dinner set for 8 to give us a little more time. But
that's perfect. I think that's perfect. Fairway's in for dinner too. I tell you that already.
Yeah, you told me. Good, awesome.
Yeah,
I said it. I said it for 6. And
he goes, "What, man? You got a spot for me, man?" I go, "Mike, I told you, I always got a spot, bro." He's like, "Hell yeah, man, I'm going." So he'll probably get us kicked out, but it'll be a lot of fun.
Oh no, he'll be a lot of fun.
I have something we could do prior to that, to where it might be. Yeah, I'll talk to you guys after.
He better
off air.
It's the same thing.
Okay, I got you.
He better be on that same level as your impersonations. I'm telling you right now. If he's not at that level,
buddy, I'm not doing it justice.
Then I'm going to be so disappointed.
You have no idea.
I'm not doing it justice, bro.
So you're not going to know if he's serious or not, and you're not going to know. Like, I didn't know how to take Fairway when I first met him. Like, it's really like I kind of wanted to like fight him, like not fight him, but I was like, who the fuck is this guy? He's an asshole. But like, it's just him, and he's awesome, and he's very loving, and he's caring, and he's like, at the end of the day, he's a great dude. He's just
if he knows you're one of us, you're good, bro.
Yeah. No, he comes off harsh.
Dude, when he met the Helium guys, he walks up to the cart, looks at them both dead in the eye, swings his head side to side, looks at both of them, goes, "Who the fuck are you guys?" And they're like, "What?" Like, 'cause these guys are just cool, like just chill dudes, man. You know, they're like, "Hi, I'm so and so and so and so."
Have some old retired trucker come up to him and be like, "Who the fuck?"
Yeah, Mike goes, "Raj, they're with us." I'm like, "Yeah, Mike, they're cool, man." He goes, "Oh, all right, man. Hey, guys. Hey, how you doing? Nice to meet you." Like, he's the best.
That's awesome.
He's the best.
Oh, man. It's gonna be a fun...
He's a pain in the ass to have out there, too, because...
Well, he does know golf etiquette. I mean, he does, but he doesn't. He's like...
You knew where I was going. You knew where I was going.
You have to tell, and it's you have to have the heart and be like, Fairway, like settle down, bud. Like, he's like... I want to say he's like as I was just gonna say, he is like an over exaggerated me, but like yes. I have very good golf etiquette, guys. He's obnoxious like me to like, but like he walks while I'm putting or talks like while I'm just getting ready to swing and then he'll start a conversation with like Hank, and Hank's gonna talk for days. So those two will get going, and me and Bob will be.
That sounds like a typical Florida round, bro.
Yeah, no, they're great guys. I love everybody, but no, that's
what I mean. We just look at him and shake our heads.
Like he's like an Uncle Fair. He's like my Uncle Fairway to me. Like he's like me, but like a little extreme version.
Older version.
I actually got to hang out when he came out. I had a little cookout for the 4th, and he came out to the house and watched the fireworks with his son, and had a really good time, man.
That's
he was
awesome.
Fun. He was so funny.
He's a great guy.
He got lost coming to my house. He called me like 6 times.
So we're gonna have like 3 good fairway stories for the podcast Thursday night for the Thursday round. Like I got to hear. Listen, I want to hear all about your cart ride with Fairway on Thursday.
I almost want to bring a GoPro for it. And
we should. I have a GoPro. I'll put it right on there. And these fucking.
Dude, I have my iSport stick. I put my phone on it and just hold it out like that.
Florida Mike, you got to give it right back to him. That's how you got to give it to this guy. Just give it right back.
You guys already know that.
You already know that. But Raj, make sure you warn him. Like, Florida Mike's one of us, so we're gonna all bust balls.
Oh, yeah.
It's open.
He'll be good.
Yeah.
I know
he'll
he will.
Be fine.
I'll just keep saying, with all due respect.
Where you going with that, man? Why you guys always telling me what to do? Because Mike, if I didn't, you'd be driving this golf cart down Hoosick Street.
Tell him the.
Tell you what, you're gonna see a different version too, because I got new clippers and I cut it a little too low.
Oh shit!
So this is like, dude, I haven't had this less of a beard, and I can't tell you how fucking long.
That's the worst.
My girl was staring at me for hours with like a little smile on her face.
I'm always set have it at this setting, and we just do the same thing on this new razor. Zoom.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I can't.
Yep. I was like, I looked. I was like, oh shit.
I like how I look. Like I wish I could stay at like the 5 o'clock shadow look at all times. Like that's how I like. I don't want to like grow a beard.
You gotta let it grow out,
and then get
trim it
clippers,
every
and then
day.
just trim it every day, right? And that's just too much work. So then it was like, fuck
It's
it.
not. Yeah, that's what basically I do.
Yeah, that is what you. Yeah, all
Pretty
right.
much.
No diggity. But boys,
All right, boys. We're
wrap.
36.
I was gonna say I'm about to wrap
35.
things up. But before we do, let's give we got to give our boys a shout out.
Sponsors.
88 Links. Yeah, of course. Can't forget them. Go check 88 Links Golf. Is it 88linksgolf.com, right? Not 88
.com.
Links.
Yep.
Yep, golf.com. And
Ooh.
Roger's showing off the ball marker. I got the
Yeah,
hat here, and his
88links.com.
shoes are
All my
fire.
88 stuff is packed up, or I'd be showing it or wearing it. So all the 88's packed up, ready to go.
88links.com.
The guys will be-
Raj, don't forget your shoes.
I have the.
Yeah, man.
Don't
forget-
I don't
I
have
wanna
them up here, dude.
You have them packed, ready to wear for the weekend,
They're
right?
in the car.
Good.
And I'll tell you what,
They're downstairs.
one of the, I mean, the shoes are given the
clothes.
clothes, but like the gloves are pretty nice, dude. And they're
I
cheap.
like the
They're
gloves.
like, and they're not expensive. You know, we get like those Tour
$12.
Authentics from Callaway's, like $24. It's like pretty much the same glove for like $12-13 bucks.
I was just gonna say yes, 12,
Oh,
13.
yeah.
It's not bad at all. I want to try. I want to definitely. I have not gotten a shirt yet. That's one thing I want to try. Is and you keep bragging about his shirts and how they're breathable and super comfortable.
What size you wear?
I'm a large.
All right, I'll bring you one.
You got an extra? I'll trade you
Yeah,
another.
I got an extra.
All right, no doubt. I got an extra.
He gave me
golf-
8. There's only
Did
7 days in a week. Yeah.
Hey, my man. Awesome. I'd love to try one. I like the collarless ones he's got, but yeah. I mean, I got four hats to match it, so I'm sure one of my.
You want one
hats will
too,
match
Raj?
it.
You wear a large? I heard you
could do a
talking about
large.
your dad bod earlier, so I didn't know if you were a large or not.
He's
Man.
just tall.
Yeah, I'm tall. That's my
Okay.
thing. If I go like this and my belly hangs out, I hate that shit.
Yeah, okay. All right. Just put a bush light in your hand. It'll be normal.
Yeah.
Well, I
Do
got
some
you with
real
some more. I got
branding.
you with some more Upstate merch as well when you come up here. You know that. I got some goodies
Hell
for
yeah.
you. Hell yeah! And don't forget to check out my guy Marty over at Trouble Off the Tee. He has some dope hats from I'll Go Alone to Never Lay Up. Definitely has some awesome stuff, and he's got a playlist.
Scratch
in
golfer.
That. Yep, scratch golfer. That with a scratch off. It's got some comedy with his hats, which is awesome to bring to the golf course. Then he's got
We're going
that
to talk
surprise.
merch ideas too, by the way, guys. Sorry, I didn't mean to
Okay.
cut you off before
No,
I forget
that's
because I
good.
almost forgot. We're going to talk merch ideas too when we're up there. I got some.
Oh, yeah.
I got some stuff in the brain.
I love it. I love it, man. I
Okay.
love it.
All right.
But yeah, man. But yeah, check out our sponsors. They really help us out. They keep the podcast going. They hook us up with some merch. So give the ones who support us some support. Highly.
What's your promo for
appreciated.
Marty? Upstate 20?
Upstate 20. Both.
Yeah, it's for both.
Call. For both is
Yeah.
Upstate 20. Thanks for that, Raj. Use Upstate
Yeah.
20. Save yourself 20%. It helps. But yeah, man. Appreciate you guys hopping on and Florida Mike. I really
Absolutely.
can't wait, bro. We got
Can't wait, brother.
Yeah,
countdown
boy.
has officially begun, man. I'll see you in a couple days.
Yes, sir.
See you in a couple days.
Also, we almost forgot. We gotta wish Matt Wilgocki good luck this
Oh
week.
yeah, absolutely.
He plays in
got
that
his-
New York State Men's
Yep.
Amateur Championship, and
Yep,
that's like
yep.
to go play
I like that dude.
Bethpage
Yeah,
Black.
he's cool as hell.
I think,
He's
isn't it?
cool
Or
as
no,
hell.
not Bethpage, but to go play their next major. So I think.
Yeah, he's made a second. He made the first qualifier. He had to get like
Yep.
the top whatever it was. He shot 3 over, which is a great score.
Absolutely, especially there.
Oh yeah, and so he's
That's
in
what's
the
up.
next. He's in the next round. Yes, and so good luck. Thank you for that,
Yeah.
Florida Mike. Good luck, Wilgocki. Shout out, Maddie. I actually told Matt I want to have him on the podcast after because he's been on a couple times, and tell us about the experience. That will be pretty cool to hear.
He's lucky he's got a good excuse for missing Crumpin because he was actually going to play, or at least he was registered.
Yeah,
Remember,
no, he said
because we were going to hang out. We were going to hang out, but this dude, lock it in, dial it in, just shoot
one hole
low,
at a
baby.
time. One
luck.
hole at a time, baby. That's it. Good call on that.
Let it
Appreciate
roll, let it
that
roll.
shout out. All right, boys. We had another one, man, back on vacation, and keeping it grinding, baby. So let's
Keep
it.
coming, my
That's
elbow
it.
bent.
That's it.
Old,
That's it.
2 weeks.
Let's
Let's
go. All right, boys. Catch you on the rebound.
Yeah,
Thank you,
homie.
everyone, for tuning in to another episode of the Upstate Golf Guys podcast.
Eagle, birdie, par, bogey, fly. Swing that club, watch it sky. Lombardi putter shine so clean. Golfing addicts chasing the green. Upstate golf guys, that's the vibe. Golf and laughs keep us alive. Tune in now, don't you see? Podcast legends, it's Anthony